Well, I mean, through all the three programs that I coordinate, one of the biggest drivers for homeless families in particular is escaping family violence. So oftentimes when a woman's experiencing family violence and they want to find safety for them and their children, they need to escape the perpetrator, and as a result, they're safer to move into homelessness than to stay in the home.
So it is interconnected, and we are seeing these women entering our service experiencing both of those things, homelessness and family violence. We are seeing more and more people take a stand against gender-based violence against women. So, I think the more that, we see it in the community, the more we see it in the media, the more that the community's mindset will begin to shift more and more.
I think that being homeless and pregnant probably represents one of the riskiest times to be a victim of violence or a victim of murder, and the stats back that up. So it is a gendered issue, and we need to acknowledge that it is. And as a man as well, you need to acknowledge that does exist, and it is a gendered problem, and men are the perpetrators more often than not. As a male with male friends as well, I think that we have the responsibility to call out when we see things that aren't respectful. Laughing at sexist jokes or homophobic jokes, that isn't showing respect to women. It's not showing respect to our communities or our society, or a society that I want to live in.
I guess respect is just meeting people where they are. We all come from different walks of life, and we really need to bend and sway to meet people where they are in that moment. Respect is something that is important. It's something that each and every person deserves.
I think that, a respectful relationship is one where both partners try and help the other person grow into the person that they want to grow into and support that unconditionally.
The reason why I march and why Launch Housing marches is to march for people who can't march for themselves, to show solidarity, to show respect for the victim survivors.
I think for me the march is important because it firstly acknowledges that it's a huge societal problem. I think that 1 in 3 women will experience some form of abuse perpetrated to them throughout their lifetime. It's important to show that you're not alone when you're experiencing that, and there's people out there that are there for you and support you, and that there are ways to keep yourself safe, and there are ways that you can rebuild your life after having experiencing something like that.
So please join us on November 24th for the Walk Against Family Violence.
We'll be meeting on the steps of Parliament House at 11 a.m, and if you can, please bring something orange to wear.
See you there.